What happens inside a man or woman in their mid 30s when the question, is this all there is, begins to echo louder than any paycheck or promotion? Pause and feel that for a moment. When your career is on track, responsibilities are met, yet a persistent sliver in the mind, something is unfinished, something deeper than daily irritations. Why do you suppose that emptiness arises precisely when outward success seems most secure? Is it coincidence, or does the heart quietly demand more than just survival and stability? Now consider this image: a three-legged stool. One leg is your skill set, what you're genuinely good at. Another is your company culture, the setting, the environment of work that either fits your personality like a glove or drives you crazy every day. The third leg is purpose, the deeper calling, the why we do what we do. What I see all the time is that third leg is either too short or not even there, making the stool very uncomfortable. Think back again. When you were young, did anyone come alongside you and gently ask about your personal calling, your destiny, your mission? Or was the conversation mostly about your grades, your major in college, or getting a job? These are forced paths we make our young people choose even before the brain has finished wiring for the abstract or philosophical reflection and purpose. Why might our systems push career decisions so early when higher order thinking is still unfolding well into the late 20s? What gets lost when we're asked to choose a future before we've had time to listen deeply to our own hearts? Now widen the lens. People of every age sit with this same ache. Mid-career professionals seeking more meaning, those nearing retirement, wondering what comes next, and military veterans in their late 30s ready for a second chapter. They want to be aligned with passion rather than just burn all their energy on provision. What do you notice about that pattern? Now, doesn't it suggest the hunger for purpose isn't tied to a life stage, but to something timeless within us? Reflect on doctors in their mid 30s that I worked with. High earners, respected, skilled, yet still empty. They didn't need to abandon medicine. Instead, through honest searching, they found ways to channel their gifts into church service, nonprofits, causes that address the very human wound that inflamed their sense of justice. Others rediscover passion for the same work once they view it through the lens of mission. Still others realize the skills fit, the paycheck fits, the company is decent, but the industry or culture doesn't align with their heart. What small shift might change everything in a case like that? A different organization, a different sector altogether, the same expertise, different mission field. Which is it? And what about those who can't change jobs right now? Does purpose vanish, or does it simply find another outlet? Volunteering, mentoring, starting something small on the side. Notice how every company began with one person unable to sleep because a vision wouldn't let them go. J.K. Rowling, struggling in a job that felt empty, poured her deeper calling into stories that would one day touch millions, if not billions. The money followed the mission, not the other way around. Here is a simple frame to experiment with to create a mission statement. So, two, powerful verb, the thing that you want to be impacted by, the action you will do so that this will result. What happens when you try filling in those blanks, even roughly? Does a phrase begin to emerge that feels like it could become an arc reactor, something that repels life's daily shrapnel and fuels you forward? I discovered my mission in my hatred of mediocrity. The good enough that settles for bell curve averages when we were made to create, improve, change things with tenacity. My mission statement became to blow away the bell curves with the kingdom of God receiving the benefit. What might your own deepest irritation reveal if you gave it words? Now, this week, carry these gentle questions. One, what human experience still quietly infuriates or grieves you most, and what exact damage does it do to the heart and soul of a human being? If you already carry a spark of mission, even unnamed, where could you pour it in this week, even in a small, faithful way? No pressure, of course, to solve it all at once. Simply notice What rises when you sit with questions? The heart often speaks most clearly when we stop rushing and start listening. Thank you for taking forward to become more. Whenever a memory, a discomfort, or a faint glimmer surfaces, feel free to share it. I'm here, patient and curious. See you next week.